Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to our Byzantium run in EU4 with me, your host, Luckymarine, where I've just realised that Liège, Austria, the dude of the empire, still the dude of the empire, or the dudess, is it a go? It's a go, okay. If you ever want to attack anyone in the empire, if you can pick people who the emperor hates, he won't rush to their aid. So if we were to attack into Holland, which is one of his rivals, he won't get involved, and therefore he won't drag all his people in to defend Holland. If we went to attack Liège, again because it's one of his rivals, he won't rush to his aid. Nobody would rush to the aid of Liège. We can declare war for reconquest, however. I think it's less aggressive expansion for 1, 2, 3 provinces, but then beyond that we'd start taking aggressive expansion for taking more. I mean, do we want the land or do we want to give it to France? I don't mind giving it to France. It's not as if his limited desire is too high, but do we want it blue or do we want it purple? We've got to the nuances of map colouring now. Purple or blue. Purple or blue. No, we'll declare reconquest war. If we declare it over Hainaut, we can at least get to Hainaut before anyone comes and messes with it. And we can take some more land for ourselves, I'm sure. It's another war, but it would be rude not to. Take our 46 cannons out with the siege leader and sit on just a fort. Any fort. Anyone on? No, there isn't. Well, as that is one of France's cores, we'll go sit there. And we'll go sit on Hainaut itself. Take the war goal. The Liège army is right there. Well, do we have any other people in the vicinity? We do. 13 stack. We'll group up you lot in Paris. And where's my transport? They're around here somewhere. Transport fleet, where are you? Oh, of course, you dropped a stack off over there. Right, we'll pick up some of these fools that are in Dalmatia. Still waiting to peace out Savoy. Gaining course, excellent. Now, Galicia. Did see this before. No, we just had rebels pop in Galicia, so I'm not going to be able to explain how good it is turning provinces into proper religion. Next one. No, I'll have to wait for a while for me to explain that. But that's the majority of our calls coming in. You're heading into our land. Let's take out Rethel as well. Natural walls breach, love it. Into positive numbers. And let's start covering off on some of these provinces that we might like. Biera, have you had something pop? You have. I remember putting rebels down there. Salamanca. Yep, we have rebels there as well. Breda. No, Cantabria. Cantabria's up here. We haven't had rebels up here. So the rest of 10.5 at the moment. When this flips to our religion, we're going to get an 8 for tolerance of the true faith. Knocked off this 10. We're also not going to have an active missionary, so that's another -6. And we're also going to have, because of quite high patriarchal authority, luck on risk of 2.8. So it's going to be a swing of about 16 the other way. So we'll have an unrest of about -6. Which is huge. Especially if you're trying to keep high absolutism. Speaking of high absolutism. One more, and actually we'll activate our golden era. Golden era will now last until the very end of the game. Gives us more morale, all power costs, maximum absolutism is the kick of that. And we can can't strengthen government. We'd have to roll marriage into somebody and strengthen the government like that. We picked up England. Picked up England as royal marriage, not an alliance because at some point I want to eat into him or her. Why is everybody a woman these days? It's political correctness has gone mad. Although it is Elizabeth II a little too early, a smidgen too early, I think, but still. Anyway, Liège, let's get on. Clergy sees power in Cusco. Well, that is unfortunate for you. Right, that should be the majority. No, you're nearly done. We might as well wait for you to be done before we before we peace out with Savoy. Can we get on another fort? We can. Don't know why Hungary decided he didn't want to be on that fort anymore. Excellent. Savoy, let's now get you out. Who's going to be pissed off? Not many. How about a fort as well? How about that? It's a lot of overextension. Okay, that's less. So you give that back to France. Has France lost their core on Lyonnais? Yep. No. That will do. Or no, it'll just push our truce out longer. Who's going to be pissed off? Savoy, they're going to be in a truce. Switzerland aren't going to be in a truce. Tlemcen, if they were to join against us, then fine. Salzburg as a 1 point against mine. If they want to join a coalition, fine. We'll eat them as well at some point. Or just feed them to Bohemia. Who else? Holland. Well, we're on you up. You are a rival of Austria, therefore Austria will come protect you. We might be able to push you into a truce as well. Done. Let's get out of here. Excellent. Byzantine Italy grows ever bigger. Let's get this gold. Done. Moroccan separatists, 60%. It will be fine. They'll be alright. They'll be fine. Still United States. Still United States. Are you a woman as well? Yeah, Queen Mary the First of Neville. Now, if she manages to pop out an heir in the 1700s at the age of 55, then the game is broken. Now, Liège. If we were to peace out you for returning of cause to France, and then maybe a little bit for ourselves, why not? Who loses the ship? That's a lot of people. But we've got time. We have time in this war, and we do have shaking people's hands up by quite a lot. So in a few years, a lot of that will come down. and discotheque. Okay, what do we do with our discotheque? Probably grab some more mercantilism actually. Alsace. Alsace is only 19 years old though. We'll wait on that. Cantabria, you nearly finished. September. September the 30th of this year? Yep. So we'll be able to identify, right, stop it at 99%. Current unrest of 13.9. A lot of that is coming from overextension, active missionary, and separatism. But just flipping him from this religion, Catholic, to Orthodox, should get rid of the entirety of that unrest. The tolerance plus patriarch authority is keeping all my rebels down here. I like it. Like it a lot. And we have more than enough missionaries to be going around with the amount of holy sites that we own. Good. Next. Why are we black flagged? Cologne pieced out. Cologne pieced out and Liège said yes to ceding all of this land to him. Alright, so that has altered what we can take. Again, if we're not coring, we might as well be converting. Alright, Liège, if we were to piece out now. Tell you what, another couple of years, Cologne doesn't join, Magdeburg doesn't join. Straight after this we kick off a war with Aragon that drags in Austria anyway. I think I might take that. 25% local autonomy in Ferrara. We've only just taken Ferrara, therefore its local autonomy is going to be quite high anyway. No, it's fine. It's fine. I mean, by no means is it going to have a big effect on our empire. We do make quite the monies. A lot of it from production as well. I'm used to making a lot of money, or more money, from trade, but we invested heavily on production. I'll start getting rid of some of these forts now. Don't need level 8 forts. Although the unrest is high there. Might as well keep you. Lisboa. Let's take you down. And you as well. Toledo. Yep, don't need you. Pernio. Even though you're in the mountains, I don't think I need you. Where else? I don't think I need this stuff around here anymore either. These 3 forts may be to keep Biapas contained. Although, mountains, farmlands, level 2 in the farmlands, no point in having you there. We'll cut through that with ease. I'll take those 2 out as well. Level 2 forts are, once you get to this stage, they're not useful at all. If anything, they're a hindrance. Take you away as well. You'll still have devastation around here. Nope. You still have a little bit of devastation. You do. So we'll keep those forts up for the time being. And as you're converting, I'll keep this fort just in case something pops. And this is what happens. They're undecided whether to go in that province or not. And sometimes they do it whilst they're on a fort. So that they're losing siege progress all the time. It angers me in ways I can't quite put into words. They're at war with Switzerland and Liège. No, you can't. Although, Flanders. Attacker against Liège. If I was to declare war on you, Austria comes in. If you've dropped Liège, you picked up Denmark instead. So attacking into Austria now, it'll bring Russia in. Russia, Tlemcen. Attacking into Tlemcen, I think, brings in Kilwa. Attacking into Kilwa brings in just Russia, I think. So after Liège, to calm down our aggressive expansion here, I mean, I still want to take out Aragon. We'll have a fight into Aragon. We'll then have a fight with Kilwa and Russia. We'll white peace out Russia. Make him annul his alliance with Austria. Can they go to war with Tlemcen? White peace out Austria. Make him annul that alliance with Tlemcen. And then we can hit Austria. Without Tlemcen, without Russia. Aragon's going to be dead. Why am I scared of Russia? Why am I scared of Russia when I've got Commonwealth of Bohemia and Hungary? I keep thinking that I'm just Byzantium. I'm just this. But we're not. We have all of this underneath us as well. I mean, it might be a little bit like herding cats, but at least the big cats. Are our calls in yet? Nope, they're a long way away. November 1772. Also ships. I huddled you together, but I didn't do anything with you because I was smart. So protecting trade in Alexandria, I believe. There we go. How we get on in terms of trade? 81% here. Feeds 35 ducats into Constantinople. Of 83 that is here, only a ducat and a bit exit. Good. Avignon is now fully Orthodox. And everything else is busy getting called. Army is not so grand. Infantry cost and cav cost. Don't care, we can support that. Biarritz, we can turn into a state. Go on then. How much space do we have for more states? We can do a few more. Tabaristan, Leon. I'll do Leon. Wow, Tabaristan is really good. We've only got 2 of them. Yeah, there must have been a few capital provinces. There's usually a capital province here, yeah. There's lots of... The Cradle of Civilization added a lot of provinces, a lot of OPMs around here. So you get a lot of capital provinces in one state. Makes it mega valuable. Wow, okay. So do we just attack into Austria after this? No, we will attack it into Aragon first. We might even white peace out Russia. Make him break some alliances. They both lose influence. Do I need them to lose influence? I could do with nobility losing some influence. Yep, that's perfect. Also, I need to give stuff to estates. Right, nobility. Let's give you 49% autonomy cloth. Nope. What about berries as well? Nobility love berries. Clergy. Might as well just give you Rome, I think. There you go. Just be happy with that. United States, 56 years old. England, who did you pick up? A Cavendish. Another woman. It'll be Elizabeth III of the Cavendish dynasty. Alright, so let's break those raw ties. There's no point in having you tied up there. And I'm going to have to jump onto this this fort, otherwise it'll never get taken. That's better. Natural walls breach immediately. Nope, you can't get out. You can't get out until some of my cores have come in. Good, and an idea. National manpower, or you go on them. Yep. I want to get up aristocratic ideas just purely because of the extra plus leader siege at the end. So our rulers, our military advisors, our military leaders even, will have a little bit more in the way of taking down forts. Who's on this list? Good. The way we got Hungary, Bohemia, Commonwealth in is just by looking on this list and seeing when they popped on and admiring into them at the right time. So it's a little bit like a nervous tick for me. I like to open it up and see who's ripe for the plucking. There we go, done. What are these? Just random peasants. Now we kind of have to sit on this. Discontent sown by Russia. That is fine. Come at me with my full humanist. War exhaustion, overextension, discontent, and still in the minus. And military leader has gone. What's our tradition? We should roll right now, actually. Whilst it's still at 60. 60 is a break point. 20 is a break point. 40 is a break point, as is 60 and 80, and then 100. We'll be getting, if we do it now, between 5 and 13 pips. So let's grab one now. Oh, he's alright. No siege pip, but combat pips are okay. So what's that? Between 5 and 13. We'll check again when it dips below 60. And you'll see the difference. Did I just see an insult from Ming? He does have us as a rival. If we insult... I don't think we've got an insult on here. Embargo in Russia, embargo in Ming. So yeah, he just probably sent that insult to get more power projection. So we'll insult him back. More power projection for us. Keeps our head above 50 power projection just for a little bit longer for the extra monarch point generation. Rebel uprising, Savoyard separatists. Okay, well whilst we've got access through the empire, let's mince down here. Milan is in farmlands. I mean, when we go to war with Austria, I think these forts will be will come into our own. They'll be useful. What is going down? What is going down in what is left of Switzerland? Current wars: Flanders, England, and Bremen for OPM Switzerland. And you have Dutch revolutionaries. Lots and lots of Dutch revolutionaries. Are you still rivaled with Dutchland? You are. So if we were to declare war on Holland. Brings in England, brings in Denmark. If we were to declare war on England, imperialist war on England, brings in Ming. Declaring war on England brings in Ming. How is this? How has this been a thing? I mean, England's right here. You should be almost rival to him. How are you friends with Ming? Alright, the Flanders thing is good. We can just snaffle Flanders almost immediately. Canada, United States should be able to take care of Canada. One would assume. Maybe. Although Canada's getting big. I don't know how this has happened. I don't know how this is an AI Mexico and it scares the shit out of me. I don't know what this is. I'm kind of glad that we're not over here. I thought United States was scary, but then Mexico suddenly emerged out of nowhere. No, I'll be alright with fighting into England, bringing in Ming. Ming, what do you have? Could you rival us in any way? Ming, compared to us, we have more than enough manpower. So they're first, we're second, but we have Commonwealth, and we have France, and we have Bohemia. So add all of them up together. I don't care what Ming is rocking. We're going to eat our way through his manpower very easily. England, where are you? Still, no manpower to speak of. Problem with getting over to England is going to be his navy. 33 heavy ships to our 17. But France is on our side as well, and he has 18 of his own. Right, let's overbuild some heavies. Not that. Another 8 to add to the 17 that we already have, plus the French stuff. If we keep them compact here, I say keep them compact. That's pretty much all of England's heavies right there. I was going to say, if we can keep them compact, get access through Scotland and get access. Ask for military access, ask for fleet basing rights, then we can be shipping troops up and be landing them immediately. They're not having to wait to get off boat, and we can attack from Scottish provinces. Alright. Oh, we could still take discotheque. How many points can we could we store? 999. Well, we might as well get some mercantilism whilst we're here. Let's not all sit right on top of each other. Once these calls come in and we flip them to the one true religion, they should all calm down. Dutch revolutionaries. Yeah, good luck with that. Right, calls about to come in. Excellent. Which means we can double our way across 31 stack. We do have troops around. Austria, have we got access through you? We haven't. Right, fighting Aragon is going to bring in Austria in. All of our troops are this side of Austria right now. Instead of trying to contain the Austrian troops, if we ship our troops this side of him, can take out Aragon and we can kind of push Austria out of his lands. Instead of having to fight him. Instead of... It's like the whole cornered animal thing. If we allow him a route out, he's not going to fight to the very last man. He's going to go out here and try siege out forts, leaving us free. So let's do that. No, don't walk all... You've got boats right in front of you. Absolute cretin. Right, just get on the boats. I know the navy is lazy, but they are useful sometimes. I will bring you up here as well. How many forts do you have? One level 8. A capital fort. Yeah, just one level 8. Right. We'll head out that way then. Along with you two. We'll have our transports and our galleys. What do you have? 0 galleys. Half of you step into there, because we're not in inland waters here. The other 15 augment the transports that are going to be blockading Austria, hopefully. And we will kick that war off. That's all our cause there. We'll peace out with Liège right now. That's a lot. That's a lot. Savoy, Liège, going to be in a truce, as is Holland. So we're left with Switzerland, Württemberg, Flanders. At the end of this year, Cologne and Magdeburg drop off that list. Right, we'll wait till the end of December. I will just take it all. I mean, even if a coalition forms, is it ever going to actually hit us? I would predict no. I would also like all of these to be done. There are 10 months instead of that one that is 8. I like all of my conversions to come in at exactly the same time. Also, patriarchal authority. Can we get up to 100% patriarchal authority? We can. They end up gaining influence though. I'm fine with that. 100 patriarchal authority gives us the full -3 to unrest in True Faith provinces. That is the 31st of December. Let's just compare this. Does mean we spend a little bit of Diplo, but I've already been dumping Diplo into mercantilism. So we're making enough. We're making enough Diplo. So Cologne 52, Magdeburg 52. Both of those should drop off at the end of, well, within a day. Okay, that's better. Did I not have... Cannot force Liège to return their last province. I return that. And then we want that. Revoke cause. It's always troubling having a dead country having cause on provinces that you inevitably want to take later on. They'll try to revoke those as well. That will do. There we go. France grows, we grows, and as long as we're quick with this war against Austria, with Austria as well, with this war against Aragon, Austria won't be able to demand that land back. Excellent. So I've been Luckymarine. As always, you lot have been amazing. Join me next time for more with Byzantium, where we get into Aragon. And we might even take a few provinces of Austria, or we might cut him down to size in terms of making him release countries. That might be the better way to do it. But after that, I think we need to, I'm going to say we need to chill out a little bit with Europe, but I think we have the troops to deal with them. Even if everyone here joined a coalition, not Bohemia because he belongs to us, even if everybody here joined a coalition against us, what would they do? How could they ever stand against the might? These Byzantium and friends. Okay, till next time though, do take care.